About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Osvaldo Bido.
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
Okay, all set to go. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
Stephen Kwan. First pitch, 7:20.
The 0-1. Just missed. Line drive. And that's going to get into the corner. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the full side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
In the air, out towards left center. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, David Fry.
So now here's the DH, David Fry.
Ball, high.
Runner at second, two down. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball two. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Parker Messick.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. ground. Slings to first, out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Martinez takes it in for the out.
Batting
2
third,
down.
second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. In the air, right field, DeLauder on the move, and the inning is over. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. So in now for Cleveland,
Right
Chase
fielder,
DeLauder.
Chase DeLauder.
DeLauder getting the start in right, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And his on-base percentage this season is right around .350. Ripped, but it curls foul. Check swing went around. 1-2. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 up, 1 down.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
No, that's high.
The 1-0. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Juan Brito.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. On the ground to short, Mateo gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson.
Strike. Woo. Nope. Ball 1.
Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
Ball.
Outside low, ball 2. Foul ball there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. Stays alive. And now it's filled up.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Towards first. Hoskins takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Baseman Austin Riley.
Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting sixth, designated
You'll
hitter,
often hear the phrase
Mauricio
short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Ball, high.
The lefty, the 1-0. Runner on the go. Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Ramirez sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Center fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that chance handled. That's out number 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Truist
Leading
Park,
off for
all set for the
Cleveland,
start of the
catcher,
inning. Austin
Austin
Hedges
Hedges.
digs in for the Guardians.
Ball.
Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
The shortstop takes a ball. And the 1-0. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Led this game off with a double, but they weren't able to drive him in. Top of the third, no score. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into.
And meanwhile, that pitch is off the catcher's mitt. It squirts away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. That misses. 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The Guardians with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fights it off. He'll see another. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 1-0. Sliced hard but foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And that is out of play. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
All loaded up. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, David Ross.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. First pitch swinging.
Love how the guy out there in the mound did not panic after loading the bases. Went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get one more and get out of this inning.
Fought off foul. Hedges on third. Rocchio on second. Quan on at first with 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one outside. Ball 1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And that's the 3rd out. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back here in Atlanta, now it's the Atlanta catcher, Jonah Heim. And that misses, and it's 1-0. Now he breaks his bat. He's there, he's got it, and there's 1 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
That's in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
This to third, and a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And the 0-2. Goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna.
No, that's low.
Come on, Ronald.
Nice grab. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. Braves go down quickly here. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Start of the 4th. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
There's a strike. Hit on the ground might be 2. Over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Next for Cleveland, second baseman, Juan Brito.
Base is empty after the double play. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman.
Whoa.
The 1-0.
Strike. Woo. Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Yastrzemski coming on. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Bottom of the 4th. Now in for the Braves. Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin.
Messick back to work.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it's a foul ball. That one well upstairs. Ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You could tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
1 down.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
That's the ball.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Hey!
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Next for the Braves, first
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Albies over at second, one down. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball two.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
There's a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
And ball four, two aboard.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman, Austin Riley.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. In for a strike. And a count 2-1. Riley wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 3-0. And that's in for a strike. And that'll load the bases.
Up next for the Braves, designated hitter,
Mauricio Dubon. Next up for the Braves. Golden opportunity right here.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Slap the other way, foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. Fires to the plate. Tag, save. It's 2-zip.
He was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Jonah Heim getting ready to hit. He popped out his first time.
Woo!
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
swing and a miss. He struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We've played 4. It's the Braves 2, and the Guardians nothing.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Braves,
and there's a new arm on the
number
mound to start the
75,
5th. Robert Suarez.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Leading off for the Guardians, shortstop Brian Rocchio.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one in the air. Albies in position. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Stephen Kwan.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Here's your 1. Swings through that one for strike 2. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Kinley warming up as well. Stays alive. The Braves leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Pitch in the dirt, ball 2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Line drive, and it stays fair. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
Cleveland,
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Quan over at first with one away. On the ground to third. Over to Albies. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Guardians nothing. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jorge Mateo.
Mateo.
Ball. Hey.
That one lifted to left. Quan takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Two outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Drake Baldwin. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Baldwin, 24 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off to the right. Two down, nobody on. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That's inside. That one just misses, and the count's full. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Braves 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yoel Payamps preparing to come on if needed. Bummer, the lefty, warming up as well. Next one misses. Now 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Full count now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, David Fry.
On the ground to third. Riley. Over to Albies. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Robert Suarez, done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the Braves, Tyler
Number
Kinley.
45, Tyler Kinley.
Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the 6th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. DeLauder settles under this one, and there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Sean Armstrong, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Herron also throwing. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next one in the dirt. And they'll do it again. 2-2 now. That one is upstairs. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman, Austin.
2 down, base is empty. Austin Riley at the plate. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. That clips a corner. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One, 2 now. In the air to left center. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Braves, designated hitter, Mauricio Dubon.
Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Riley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Slice to right. The relay to the plate, and he's out.
On the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
Top of inning number 7. Stepping up for the Guardians, Rhys Hoskins. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. Going, gone. And just like that, they're within a run.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him.
First pitch just misses. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Two down. And a breaking ball misses outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and two. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Austin Hedges now. Fouled off. He was late. Up the middle. Flips to second. That's one. A sensational double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. Got him looking for the K. Some high cheese for strike three. Braves get one on the big fly. And this is now a 2-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Sean Armstrong.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yastrzemski, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Armstrong, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Close, but called a ball. And the count now 2-0.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do. Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
There's a strike. And a payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
For the Braves, catcher Jonah Hines.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what
The flip. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Jorge Mateo now. In there at the knees. 0-1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins, and that ends the inning. Braves go down quickly here, but they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yoel Payamps. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading off for the Guardians, left fielder Stephen Kwan.
Just missed. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Raisel Iglesias, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. That's too low. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Angel Martinez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one's in there. That's strike 1. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down, that's a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Yo, 1. And that drops in for a strike. The next offering misses. Ball one. And that's outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Sets him down on strikes.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now it's the DH, David Fry. 0 for 3 in this one. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And that one fouled off. One now. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That misses. 3-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Martinez, the base runner at first with one out. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder Chase Delauder.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yoel Payamps departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Aaron
Braves,
Bummer taking over on the
number
mound.
49.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that's the third out. But this clutch home run gets us even again. 2-2 game. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-1. That one fouled hard the other way. And now 1-2.
That's a really good take.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One away.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder, Drake Baldwin.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Into the planter, out in center. Home run. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 3. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Man at second. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air to left center. Quan on the move to the alley. 2 away now.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman, Austin.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sean Armstrong will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Connor
Cleveland,
Brogdon
number
on the pitch here.
75.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
So here's Riley now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Lined into right. And the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Braves on top 3-2. Last chance coming up for the Guardians.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back,
Braves,
and here comes the
number
closer,
26,
Raisel Iglesias.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Swing and a miss as he was late. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for Cleveland, second baseman Juan Brito.
Here's the second baseman. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The Braves trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Check swing, he held up, and it's 2-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 2-1. Just missed. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher Austin Hedges.
So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. The 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that's a strikeout looking. And the Guardians with 1 out left. Hedges wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-2 stays alive. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. Runner takes off, pitches low, throws, skips past him. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
I think a good throw to second base has a chance to catch him right there. So that's a throw he's going to want back behind the dish. And you roll the dice when you send the runner, but oftentimes you're trying to force some action, and it worked out great for him right there.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Just off the outside edge. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making them work out there.
Payoff pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Olsen under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, shortstop Brian Rocchio.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Brian Rocchio trying to deliver as the hero. And that skips into dirt. Upstairs. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the 9th.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That one close, ruled the ball. And now it's even 1-1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Way high. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Ripped to short, over to Albies, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back at Truist Park. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Mauricio Dubon.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That's a strike. That one way inside.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. High fly ball, right field. DeLauder moving under this one. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Got him swinging.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Jonah Heim.
No, that's a ball.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1. Trying to send this extra innings. Kicks his swing. Appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. The 2-1. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with two away. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
A little bit high. Ball one.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And another ball. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Two and one now. In the air, left field. Kwan gets there. He's under it. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for Atlanta, so no change in the score. It's 3-3.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back
Braves,
and a new arm on the mound as we start
52,
extras. Dylan Lee. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. A switch hitter batting right. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Man at second. This one popped up. Riley under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One out, runner at second. David Fry digs in now. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two down. Set down on strikes. Strike three called and a slider at the knees. Fry not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And he can't come up with it. Ramirez in to score. And it's a two-run lead in extra innings. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
Well done. Drives in the run. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that. And even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing at the bat.
Two on, two outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. They limit the damage here. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Guardians 5 and the Braves 3.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland,
now, and on the mound, the closer, Cade Smith.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Outfield deep here, tried to prevent anything over their heads.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming on to pinch run for Atlanta, Eli White getting some more speed on the bases. Ripped on a line to center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Two on, one out. That one not close. And that is ball one. That's inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Braves down to their final out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.